FM, WIFO FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 on your FM dial. The time now is 8 o'clock. Now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, Murphy Builder Supply, and Country Financial, O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup, dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many want to talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, today at 588-1051 and let me work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Assurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show, right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. And Bob, how you doing this morning?
I'm worried about my Steelers.
You're worried about your Steelers?
I'm saying Big Ben's got a pec. I don't know what's a
Big
pec
Ben's got a what?
A pec injury. What's a pec?
Right here. That's your pecs. Mine's nice and flabby.
It's in his, apparently, it's not in his throwing arm. So they're acting. I don't know what's going to happen. But
yes, sir.
He better
a little
play.
more push-ups, pull-ups. I'd have greater pecs. I'd have pecs like Donnie Ray right here if I could do some exercising.
Sure.
I've never seen an injury report with 5 players with all have groin injuries. I don't know that about either T.J. Watt, Joe Hayden, Devin. The whole team's got. It's a walking wounded.
Walking wounded.
I'm worried about it.
We're only the second game in the season.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the season's over. We're only 2 games in.
Oh boy!
So I'm going to go home and pray that his pec heals.
His pec heals.
Well,
praying for the pecs and the groins to heal, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we'll pray for your Steelers, Bob.
They need help.
My middle son Baylor, he turned 16, and he's a big Green Bay fan. So we took him to Jacksonville 2 weeks ago to watch Green Bay play New Orleans, and he got his feelings hurt too.
Yeah, I was going to say, but Rodgers came back Monday night against Detroit.
He did come back. We got Donnie Ray in here this morning. What's Donnie going to talk about, Bob?
Well, we got the J.D. Paul Memorial Golf Scholarship coming up on October 9th. I think a lot of people already signed up, but there's a lot of other things that are needed, whole sponsors and things like that. So Donnie's got all the information. This is a fundraiser for the Home Run Club, but again, they give a scholarship at the end of the year to a baseball senior. It's a J.D. Paul Memorial Scholarship in honor of J.D. Paul, who was an excellent baseball player for Wayne County High School and had that scholarship to Georgia Southern, but unfortunately died in a car accident. But since then, they've started this golf tournament in his honor, and it's always a fun event, Donnie, but you've got all the details to tell us what's going to take place on October the 9th.
It is, and like you said, we're full of teams and got a couple on the waiting list, but the tournament's going to be October the 9th. And it's going to be shotgun start at 8:30. And what we always do, we try to make it fun for everybody. So we try to make it affordable. So it's a $260 a team. That includes a lunch and a mulligan. So we'll cook lunch for you. It's a 4-man scramble, and we have a cash payout. So it's always a big event. Like I said, we always fill up. I don't think we've ever filled up this soon. But all the money goes to the Wayne County High School baseball program and also to the J.D. Paul Memorial. Lost name of there for a minute.
J.D. Palmer Scholarship.
Scholarship fund, yeah, scholarship fund at the end of the year.
And David and his family are always out there when the tournament tees off. So, it's a big event for their family. So, and so far, every year I remember the weather's been very nice. I mean, I can't remember it. And, it's like every day is a nice sunshine day. Tees off early that morning at 8:30. So, just a lot of fun. Like I said, just the lunch is included afterwards, and just a lot of door prizes handed out as well. So looking forward to the event October 9th. Got my team ready to go, so we're ready.
We're doing pretty good with the door prizes. We got 2 golf bags that we actually going to auction off, and also we got several cases of golf balls. We have golf towels, a bunch of Yeti cups, and all we'll be giving away. And even if you don't want to play in the tournament, you want to just come hang out with us, we'll be there from 8 to probably 1 o'clock that day. You can come just sit with us in the picnic area.
What about whole sponsor? I know you're looking for people that want to do that. So how much is that, and who do they contact for that?
Okay, the whole sponsor, it is $75. We'll get you a sign at the hole at the tournament. But for $150, get you a sign at the hole, and also at the big sign as you're leaving the baseball field. We leave it up year after year. It's hung up at the exit of the Wayne County High School baseball field. And that's $75 for sponsorship at a hole, and $150 gets you a hole and a big sign.
And it's a 4-person scramble, is that correct?
It's a 4-person scramble.
And you have any slots left, or you got people on the waiting list, you said already?
We got people on the waiting list. And the reason we do this is not that we couldn't put more teams in it, but we run out of golf carts. They only have a certain amount of golf carts we can use. So
there's a shortage of everything these days,
yes,
including golf carts. What's the world coming to, Donnie?
That's right. And also,
golf carts are expensive.
if we keep it around 20, 21 teams, we'll be through a little bit around lunchtime, and then they can open up that afternoon for the regular golfers.
Okay.
So again, it should be fun. But again, if anybody wants to help out and you're still looking for some door prizes,
we're taking door prizes. If you can't donate to $75, we'll take anything. And you can call me at my office or on my cell, and we'll get with you about the sponsorship. My cell phone number is 912-424-0376, or my office number is 912-427-5979. You can always call me at either one of them. We'll get you. Or you can call the country club, and they'll get in touch with me.
All right.
Sounds good. Again, that's the J.D. Paul Memorial Golf Classic Tournament, Saturday, October 9th at 8:30 at the Pine Forest Country Club. And the course is in great shape. Played it this past weekend in the 0800 tournament, and Paige McCrae does a great job on that. As I say, he can grow grass on concrete, so
he does an excellent job.
Yeah, the course is in great shape.
Well, I'm great at growing grass between bricks and concrete, just not in the yard. With those cracks, it goes real good. Yeah.
See Paige, he can do it for you.
Yeah, and I like to give them credit. Let me tell y'all, they work with us every year. We've been doing this. They have worked with us. We always do it the second Saturday in October. They save the date for us, and he helps us out.
It should be fun. Like I said, it's always a great event, so look forward to it. Again, October 9th is the day, but again, if you'd like to sponsor a hole or donate a door prize, and like I said, just come out and hang out and have a good time. Lunch is included, so should be a fun day, October 9th.
October 9th. Well, I think we're going to have barbecue sandwiches.
All right.
Sounds good. I appreciate you coming in.
Well, Donnie Ray's in here. He's, of course, we're going to take off your one hat and put your other hat on with the emergency management agency here in town. Any problems so far with all this rain that we've had here in Wayne County? Any things y'all had to look at?
We was just talking about this yesterday. Our road department at the county does an excellent job. The way they build the roads up and all, we do have issues, but I'm talking to our surrounding county MAs, and they're having to shut roads down and all that, but we have been very fortunate. Like I said, our road department's excellent. They do a great job.
All right.
But we did have 4 inches in the southern Wayne County on Sunday and Monday. So we're wet.
Yeah, we are.
We're wet.
And beginning tomorrow, we're going to have beautiful sunshine for several days, so it should help dry some of this up.
And a little bit of fall weather.
Yeah, fall weather. Yeah, getting down to the 50s and low 60s in the next few nights as this rain moves out tonight.
Still going to go.
Hurricane's going pretty good.
The season's still.
Through October. Yeah.
October 3rd. They actually have we have 4 systems out there right now. One we're monitoring a little bit. It's they're just calling it number 1 right now. It's coming off of the coast of Africa. We've been watching the last couple of days. They're predicted to turn up, but we watch them all the way through to make sure. So, but
2 other ones are just curving up and going out and staying up in Atlantic. Because that one over there on the western side of Africa, we don't know which direction it's going to go right now, but it's starting to form and starting to head this way. But it's still a long way away.
Yes, long ways. And I think it's got a 90% chance of making a cyclone. So we're watching it just to make sure.
Once again, so far we've been fortunate this year.
Yes, sir.
Just don't want to be in Louisiana.
I tell everybody, everybody always asks me how many they predict. I said, they can predict, it means they won't. We just got to worry about that one that comes toward us.
Exactly.
Well, let me tell you, after 2 years of having having hurricanes, I'm tired of them. I mean, we hadn't had any forever, and then we had those 2 bam right back to back, and so that's it. Well, let's make another 50 years before we have another one.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Anything else going on with the Emergency Management Agency?
Just staying busy.
Well, sounds good. All right. Bob, any other questions for Donnie this morning?
Just appreciate you coming in. Like I said, look forward to the tournament on October 9th. Again, you might want to give your numbers again if anybody wants to donate a door prize or sponsor a hole.
Yeah, the best way to get in touch with him is actually my cell phone. So you can go ahead and call me my cell. It's 912-424-0376. You can call me anytime and we'll get you. Anyway, if you want to volunteer to help that day, we'll find you something to do.
That's for what now?
424-0376.
Okay. Just in case somebody
sir.
calls or texts or something like that, needs to know it for the golf tournament. All right, Donnie, thanks for coming in.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. We'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Here's your WIFO forecast. A chance of showers, slight chance of morning thunder, then showers with thunderstorms likely this afternoon. Southwest breeze, high mid-80s. Chance of showers and thunderstorms this evening, clearing after midnight tonight, upper 50s. Tomorrow, sunshine, north wind 10 to 15, highs upper 70s. Friday, sunshine, high of 80. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
Join us this Friday morning at 9 o'clock for our annual DNR show right here on WIFO-FM. DNR Game Wardens will be live on 105.5 FM, informing you the latest changes to rules and regulations this hunting season, and taking your questions via text at 912-427-3711, 912-427-3711. Don't miss Big Dog Country's annual DNR show this Friday morning beginning at 9 o'clock right here on 105.5 FM WIFO. 12 minutes after 8 o'clock, Big Dog Country Radio. And that's right, Bob. The Game Wardens will be in the house, in the studio this Friday beginning at 9 o'clock to about 10:30, talking about any new rules and regulations going on with hunting season this year, public land use, things that people should look out for, safety tips. And also, folks can text in their questions or comments to the radio station during that time. But we always get some interesting questions from folks to the game wardens. It's a chance to be able to ask the game warden something without having to look at them eyeball to eyeball out in the woods, So
it's always a popular show.
Always a popular show.
A lot of hunters out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. You got the bow season going on, the primitive, and then the regular season will begin a little later on in October. As people are getting out there they're already feeding the deer, they feel sorry for them and they go out there and feed them in certain plot areas, we got to go out and feed the deer today. Yeah, right. And then get ready to go out there and try to bag some meat for the winter. But you're like me, you're not a hunter, right?
I don't think that hunts my next meal.
Your next meal. Well, that's what they're doing. They're hunting their next meal. It just happens to be running through the woods.
That's the only thing I hunt.
They're hunting their next meal. Yeah. Get that venison, get it all froze up, make all kinds of stuff out of it.
Not a hunter.
Yeah. I've used to when I was younger in high school and so forth, but I hadn't hunted in a long time. But we look forward to having the game wardens in here this Friday morning beginning at 9 o'clock here on 105.5 FM. Tune in to hear what they got to say. It can help your hunting season this year to be legal, safe, and more information you have, the better off you'll be out there hunting. And get ready to text in any questions you may have to the game wardens. I'll be here, Bob White, in the game. 105.5 FM in Jesso. I was noticing yesterday, Bob, that that for the second year in a row, Glenn County is not going to allow any type of alcohol on the beaches at St. Simon's.
The Georgia-Florida weekend.
Georgia-Florida weekend. Yeah, Georgia-Florida weekend, the 29th and 30th.
Good luck with that. I'd like to know who's enforcing that.
I'm sure that the Glenn County police are. Yeah.
Good luck. I'd like to know how many arrests they make. So.
And also, they're doing it not only to make it safe, but also for the COVID concerns. So that's one of the main reasons they're doing it is for COVID concerns, which, that kind of seems kind of weird. Just because people are not drinking, they're still going to congregate on the beach. They still can go up to their vehicle and get a snort or two. Or what about the clubs and the bars and the restaurants and stuff like that?
We talk about this political correctness. That's when that political correctness really began, when they did away with calling the Georgia-Florida game the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
Yeah,
that's when it all began.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It had to be politically correct. That's going to change people's attitude going to the Georgia-Florida game.
Well, it's like the Oklahoma, Texas? It used to be called the Red River Shootout.
Yeah, right.
And now they can't use shootout anymore. They have to use another politically correct term. Yeah. But Georgia-Florida weekend on that Friday and Saturday, no drinking on the beach. If you do, you better have water, soft drinks, sports drinks, things of that sort.
And years ago, they used to play that game at night, but they've never played that game at night. It's been a long time since they played that. It's always 3:30.
Yeah. The East Beach there used to be known as Frat Beach because all the UGA students would show up before the Saturday match, leaving empty bottles, cans, and other trash. That's the thing about it is if you're going to use a public area like that, clean up behind yourself. Right. There's plenty of trash cans around. A few bad apples just spoils it for everyone. People leaving stuff out like that, thinking that somebody else can clean up my mess. Yeah. If you make a mess, you clean it up. That's what I was taught growing up. If you dirty it, you clean it. If you leave something somewhere, pick it up and put it back. Put it back where you found it, or and clean up behind yourself.
It's going to be a huge game, though.
A big game. After Florida playing Alabama like they did, yeah.
I love watching Paul Feinbaum yesterday. These people texting stuff. I love the text that said, I didn't know Florida was into moral victories.
I didn't know Georgia was into Florida was into moral victories?
I didn't know they got so excited about a
moral
victory.
They got excited. The Florida fans got excited about that?
We almost beat them.
We almost. It's still an L. It's still an L. It doesn't matter. It's still an L.
It's a loss.
Yeah. It's like when Georgia's played Alabama close. It's like, well, we almost beat them. It doesn't matter. You're there to win, not to almost win.
I said almost don't count horseshoes, hand grenades, and slow dancing. They still pointing to Kirby had two big leads against Alabama, let them slip away both times. So, but this is a new year, so we'll see how it all plays out.
A new year, a new season, Bob.
Supposed to get some of those receivers back soon. I think Washington's coming back soon. Pickens is going to come back. So a lot of explosiveness on the outside coming back before the season ends, so that should help the offense as well. Defense looks awfully good, so it should be a good year. But there's some tough games coming up. I said, like Feinbaum said yesterday, it's hard to tell what the SEC pecking order is right now. We've only played a couple games, so wait till about 4 or 5 more weeks and should have a good idea where everybody stands. But a lot of people point out the Ole Miss-Alabama game. Ole Miss is rolling up about 45, 50 points a game, so if Alabama's defense doesn't shore up before they play Lane Kiffin's offense, that should be an interesting game in a couple weeks.
Okay.
A lot of people are already picking Ole Miss to win the game.
Against who again?
Alabama.
Alabama? Picking Ole Miss to beat Alabama?
Don't laugh.
Do you think their 3-star players are going to beat the 4 and 5-star players there at Alabama? They think they're going to beat the coaching of Nick Saban?
I don't know what Ole Miss's defense is, but I'm telling you, Ole Miss offense will score.
It'll score, huh?
Lane Kiffin can dial it up with the best of them.
Okay, well, we'll see. Hope it's a good, close game. Love those good, close, exciting games like that. Ole Miss and Alabama come up in a couple of weeks, huh?
Georgia's got to worry about Arkansas. Arkansas is going to be a tough opponent coming in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Arkansas is a lot better this year.
Former offensive line coach Sam, when Sam Pittman got that job, everybody kind of sneered and said, what's an offensive line coach getting the head coaching job? But they're excited right now in Arkansas. He's done a great job.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Kentucky looks pretty good. So a lot of good teams. Texas A&M still Jimbo Fisher's got that program going in the right direction. There's a lot of good teams in the SEC.
Yeah, and Auburn hung in there with Penn State.
Auburn will be tough. That's always a tough game. So,
yeah,
a lot of tough games left on the schedule for sure.
Yeah, and well, they just started. We're still in September. Someone texted him, what number do we call about sponsoring a J.D. Paul tournament hole there? Once again, it's 912-424-0376. 912-424-0376. I'll text this back to him when I get off the air here, hopefully, if I can remember it. And that's to Donnie Ray there to sponsor a hole. And somebody wants to know, Bob, a question for Bob. Wonder why the city has so many personal meetings. What are they talking about, Bob?
They got a lot going on.
A lot going on?
The meeting this Thursday is to meet with that group they hired that's going to, help them with their city manager search. That meeting's taking place Thursday at 5:30 at Chamber of Commerce to meet with their group that they hired. Supposedly they're going to give them the list of names that are, possible candidates for the city manager job.
And this last one? Was it legal issues, this last one?
They've had more executive sessions.
Executive. You see, you really don't know what's going on in executive sessions.
Right.
I know from when we had a city council person on the world famous Butch and Bob Show about a week ago, he said a lot of it is legal.
Well, like I said, there's legal. You can discuss personnel, legal issues,
right?
But like I said, they just meet back there and then come back and say no action taken. So I'm not sure what the. Like I said, they must just like being with each other behind closed doors.
What I'm laughing about is a text message we just got in. Georgia ought to be worried about Tennessee.
No.
No. Yeah.
I'm not worried about Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee plays Florida.
I wonder if that was Boot. I bet you that was Boot. I bet you Boot sent that in. Always comes in here with that cap on with a T on it. Always.
You won't be able to find Boot after Florida beats Tennessee by about 40 this weekend.
They play this weekend?
They play this weekend.
Okay.
Tennessee at Florida.
All right.
It'll be a blowout.
Okay.
Florida will whip up on Tennessee. I said they win by at least 4 touchdowns.
All right. Okay.
Tennessee can't play with Florida.
All right.
I'm not worried about Tennessee. I promise you. They're not on the radar this year in SEC. They're rebuilding. They got a long way. They're like South Carolina. They got a long way to go.
Someone says no, it's not Boot who sent in that they ought to be worried about Tennessee. Must not be another Vols fan out there. I guess that's the other one here in Wayne County.
There are a few, not many. Not many die. You don't see a lot of Tennessee tags in Wayne County.
No. Not a bunch. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. And, we've talked about it before, but we do have Odom Day coming up, beginning with activities this Saturday, right, Bob?
All right. The street dance, Second Chance Band this Saturday. But I think Odom people coming in tomorrow. But give us the details.
Yep, we'll have Odom people in tomorrow, and Cheyenne will be in to talk about all the activities going on Odom Day, and we'll get all the latest information from her, because it's going to be an entire week of stuff. Odom Day is always the first Saturday in October, but they're going to begin with activities this Saturday with Second Chance Band playing there at the train depot. Bring your lawn chairs, have a good time there, and watch the band play and hear the band play and have some fun. And then the whole week of activities all next week, and then ending on October 2nd.
The street dance is what's new. Again, they normally kick off the week with the recession for the parade grand marshal. That's still Wednesday. Amy Fender, Odom elementary teacher, is the grand marshal this year. So they always have a recession for the grand marshal of the parade on Wednesday. So that's still set for Wednesday after this Saturday. So
okay.
Then the parade activity gets underway. Looking forward to Odom Day. Like I said, didn't have it last year. Always a lot of fun. The parade's always fun to watch. So looking forward to Odom Day.
Okay. Coming up tomorrow, we'll start giving away free tickets to Wild Adventures Park. They've got their Great Pumpkin Luminites, new for this year, along with their regular Pumpkin Spice Festival. Begins this Friday and goes select days all the way through October 31st. And just all kinds of great stuff they're going to have going on. You can go to wildadventures.com to check it all out. And we'll start giving away free tickets tomorrow. We're also going to start giving away free tickets to the Willing Todd Memorial Rodeo. We'll give those away. And we'll work with Popple Farms like we normally do and get some tickets to give away from there, too. So we'll have lots of giveaways coming your way in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, Popple Farms will be in Friday's show.
Friday. Popple Farms will be in to talk about all the great activities. We missed that last year. I'm glad they got it back. Missed Odom Day last year, so I'm glad everything's coming back. Rodeo.
Missed last year, so.
Yeah, we were just all around looking at each other last year, and there's nothing going on. We're just all doing nothing. Can't even go to a ball game. Can't go to a rodeo. Can't go to an outdoor festival. But now we can. And so let's talk about the school, the Wayne County school system. Go back to regular activities beginning on Monday. Is that correct?
That's correct. Monday, everybody goes back to school at all school sites, September 27th. This week, still hybrid. No students in the buildings today. Students whose household last names begin with the letters L through Z attend in-person learning at all school sites Thursday and Friday, and then all students return in-person learning at all school sites on Monday, September 27th. So it's good to see. Get back to the normal school day.
Yeah, when I was getting my hair cut yesterday, my person who cut my hair said, "Well, we heard that the school is going to begin back next week, and you know how conversations go inside salons, and they were correct this time, saying the fact that it was going to begin Monday. And then we got a news release from when I got back to the station. There was a news release from Reggie Burgess that says it's beginning back Monday, regular school, all students back to regular routine, back to regular classes beginning this Monday here in Wayne County. Do you have any idea what the ones around us are doing? Have you heard lately what they're up to?
I haven't heard.
Yeah, I hadn't heard either. But we know Wayne County's starting back to regular full classes beginning Monday. Still hybrid this week.
Right.
But beginning Monday, all the students will be back.
It makes sense.
Makes sense?
Yeah. If you can practice football 5 days a week and run cross country 5 days a week and practice volleyball 5 days a week and practice softball 5 days a week and go to school 5 days a week.
Well, it's a little different there, Bob. All those are outdoor activities and limited number of coaches and students.
Volleyball's not outdoor activity. That's indoor.
Well, that's true, but it's still a limited number of people. It's not like having 25 to 30 people in classes all day long in an enclosed area. A little different there, Bob.
Offensive, defensive line going at each other every day, slobber knocking. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Get back to school. Let's go.
Let's go, huh?
Let's use some common sense. Let's go. Kids can't learn 2 days a week. They got to be in school. Let's go. I'm glad they're going back to school.
Yeah, it's good they are going back to school. It is. It's a good thing they're in school. It's good for their it's good for their mental health.
They need education. I said they've already proven virtual doesn't work. I'd like to have 2 days on, 5 days off, wouldn't you? Sign me up.
Sign you up for 2 days on and 5 days off. Huh?
What the heck?
The Bob Morgan work schedule. That's what he'd like to have. But no, Bob doesn't have that kind of work schedule. He works a lot more hours.
I just can't imagine I'm going to school 2 days a week. I don't know.
Well, that's just the way it is. It's been a learning curve for us for the last year and a half with this COVID. We haven't had to go through anything like this, quite like this, in a long time. So it's a learning process by our leaders and the health departments and the school systems and everybody else. What should we do? What shouldn't we do?
It's going to be interesting 10, 20 years down the road what the long-term effect of all this is. That's what I want to know. That's going to be interesting to study 10, 20 years down the road.
Yeah. Well, it's according to what happens in those next 10 to 20 years. Will we get more viruses like that? I just read yesterday there's another variant of COVID out there. Not the other one we're hearing about. That's whatever it was. I can't remember the name of it because they hadn't talked about it in a few days. But there's another one there. So will this COVID continue to mutate? Will we have to get COVID booster shots every single year? We don't know, Bob. We don't know. So we'll see.
I'm just glad they're going back to school Monday.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
I think it's a good thing.
Good thing. All right, anything else going on? Nothing? All right. Well, Bob, you have a most wonderful day.
We got girls softball this afternoon, 5:30.
Oh, girls play today? So we got a live broadcast today?
Yeah.
5:30, who are they playing?
Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis here at Barbara Struck Off Field.
Makeup game for the game got rained out on Tuesday, I think.
One of those many games that got rained out.
I can't.
I can't keep up with them all.
There's so many rained out. I can't keep up with all that rained out. But we're playing today, 5:30.
We're playing today at 5:30,
5:20,
Barbara
right.
Struckoff Field, girls softball. All right. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by First Southern Bank, also brought to you by Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial.